Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, we're going to be going over some very interesting PlayStation news. So the first thing I want to talk about has to do with Kojima's next PlayStation game, Physint. So this is coming from PlayStation Lifestyle, and the headline reads, Physint, Kojima's next PlayStation game, suffers delays. Hideo Kojima has confirmed that his next PlayStation game, Physint, has suffered some development delays due to the ongoing SAG-AFTRA strike. Players were already expecting Physint to release around the PS6's launch, but it's increasingly looking like that game will be a next-gen only title. Reflecting upon 2024 in a New Year's Eve note on Twitter, Kojima revealed that he had to suspend casting for Physint due to the ongoing actor strike. He wasn't able to confirm when casting activity will resume, but did say that he hopes to get back on track in 2025. Quote, for Xbox's OD, we developed the game and had actor and environment scanning. In the second half of the year, scanning and filming were suspended due to the SAG strike. Casting was also suspended for Physint due to the strike. We hope to resume next year, unquote. Platforms for Physint weren't confirmed, but we do know that it'll be headed to PlayStation since the game is being developed with assistance from Sony Interactive Entertainment. All we know is that Physint is a new action espionage game that will transcend the barriers between film and video games. So, yeah guys, I mean, this isn't like the biggest news. I mean, it's not too devastating even for like the biggest Kojima fans, because this game just got announced, I believe it was January, so it's almost been a year actually. Kojima, at the end of that State of Play this January, Kojima said that once Death Stranding 2 is finished and once it comes out, then they'll really start working on Physint. So it wasn't like Physint was coming out in like 3 years from now. We all knew this was going to be a PS6 game. So hearing that this game possibly launching maybe earlier in the PS6 lifecycle, I don't think it was ever going to be a launch game. I think it was probably going to be not a launch game, but I probably think it was going to be a game that launches maybe in like the second year, possibly the third year of the PS6 generation. And we don't know how long this strike is going to go on. I didn't know there actually still was a SAG-AFTRA actor strike. I thought that already ended. I don't know if that is continuing or if there's another one starting. I'm not sure. If you guys know, you can let me know down in the comments. But hopefully this does end as soon as possible and the actors get paid what they're supposed to be paid, and hopefully they can resume development for this game, like Kojima said, sometime in 2025. But what do you guys think? Down below, let me know your thoughts on the fact that Kojima has came out and revealed that due to the actor strike, Physint will be delayed and hopefully they'll resume working on it sometime next year. Alright, moving on to the next topic, I want to talk about Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet. So once again, this is coming from PlayStation Lifestyle, and the headline reads, Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet may have horror elements. Although Naughty Dog is leaving Earth to explore the stars in Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet, they don't seem to be leaving the roots they've established in The Last of Us. Thanks to some posts from artists working on the anticipated game, it seems it may delve into horror. Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet's potential horror elements were pointed out by YouTuber Jonastic. Much of this is tied to artist Ty Martinez, an artist that specializes in cinematic horror and thriller concepts. Specifically, they photoshopped real photographs to create some pretty haunting imagery. When the game was officially revealed, he announced that they worked on the game on Twitter. Martinez's horror specialization may not be enough to solidify Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet's inclusion of horror elements. However, a post by artist Colin Larimer announcing they also worked on the game uses the hashtag horror. From those two clues, as well as Naughty Dog's recent success within the horror genre, it seems Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet will contain some horror elements. However, how much of the game is influenced by that genre is still unknown. So yeah guys, this kind of slipped through my radar. I didn't even know this was a thing until today. I guess apparently whenever this game was first revealed at the Game Awards, this Ty Martinez guy, apparently he works with Photoshop and like real images and turning them into like scary pictures, I guess. So I've never heard of this guy before. I haven't even seen his work. But also this other artist is saying the same thing by using the hashtag horror. I mean, watching the trailer, it didn't give off any horror vibes at all. I mean, it just seems like a bounty hunter sci-fi game, you know, because that's what it was. But it seems like there might be some type of horror elements. I don't know what that'll mean, if maybe like some of the enemies will be kind of scary. I mean, we did see one type of enemy, like that robot. I don't know if that's going to be like the main enemy or if there's going to be different factions, or, I mean, based off that trailer, that's all we can assume what the enemies are going to be as of right now. But I don't know if maybe just like the environment and like the planets that you go to are going to be more scary. I don't know. I think that would be actually really cool, like a sci-fi game that's also about like hunting people, but then it also has horror elements. I think that it could make this game better, because for those of you who watched my video when I talked about the Heretic Prophet when it first got revealed, I wasn't the biggest fan, and that's coming from the biggest Naughty Dog fan. I love this studio, but as of right now, I'm not entirely sold on the game. But hearing that there might be possibly horror elements woven into maybe the story or just the way the game looks, I mean, that does get me more excited for this game. And so yeah, guys, I'm going to be very interested to see what you guys think down below. Let me know your thoughts on the fact that there might be some horror elements included in Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet, and do you think that might end up making the game potentially better? Alright, moving on to the final topic in the video, I want to talk about an update regarding the PlayStation Portal. So this is coming from PlayStation Lifestyle, and the headline reads, PS Portal features will be expanded gradually, Sony reiterates. Sony has confirmed its portable gaming device, PlayStation Portal, will continue to expand its features gradually. One of its biggest updates released last month brings cloud streaming to the device. In a recent interview with GameFile, Sony Interactive Entertainment Vice President of Product Management, Hiromi Wakai, said the reasoning behind the gradual expansion of the PS Portal's feature set was to ensure players got the best experience. Quote, PS Portal was a new type of product for us, so we wanted to be extra careful to ensure our users get the best possible user experience, said Wakai. We want to continue that approach with PS Portal and make incremental steps based on community reception on the beta, unquote. The streaming device's technical performance seems to doubly important due to the player base of the device. According to Wakai, owners of the portable streaming device tend to play games more often than those who do not own the device. Quote, players who own a PS Portal tend to spend more time playing games than those who don't. Of course, it's likely that users who purchase PS Portal were naturally more engaged in the first place. However, our data shows that PS Portal owners tend to spend more time playing games compared to non-owners, unquote. So yeah, guys, this is a nice little update when it comes to the PS Portal. Now, me personally, I have not bought a PS Portal. I was planning on buying it whenever it first launched, but then I watched reviews and just thought about it more, and it didn't really make sense for me at the time because you couldn't play games natively, even though now you kind of can do that through cloud streaming. So you don't have to have a PS5 to actually use this anymore. So that's the next step closer to eventually ends up being hopefully whatever Sony's working on next, this rumored PS5 handheld where you can play games natively without streaming. But when it comes to this PS Portal and Hiromi Wakai saying that they will continue to gradually upgrade this PlayStation Portal. So, I mean, I don't know if there will be a bigger update coming to this product other than cloud streaming. I feel like the next big advancement will be when they reveal their actual next handheld with native games that you can play on. So, I mean, I don't know what's to come with this PlayStation Portal as it is right now. This guy is saying that they're going to make small incremental steps gradually. So I don't know if that means maybe every year there will be a couple decent sized updates, or every year. I'm not sure on that. But yeah, guys, I thought I would just give you an update on new features slowly coming to the PS Portal. But what do you guys think down below? Let me know your thoughts on the fact that we are going to be getting more updates coming to the PlayStation Portal. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it or found it informative, hit the like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Until next time, guys, take care.